The heavens, the seas, the earth, and the people on it now fondly remember a man who cherished them all. Charles Edward Thienel passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by his loved ones, on November 29th, 2024. Charles was born April 23, 1935, to Ozzie and Corinne Thienel in Flushing, New York. A member of the Delta Sigma Phi fraternity, Charles attended Clarkson College and graduated in 1958 with a BSME. Chuck to some, Charlie to many, was a humble, accomplished man, exceedingly loving and generous throughout his time. From neighbor to family to the world as a whole, Charlie's ability and never-ending pursuit of caring for his fellow man was exceptional. His vocation inspired his career of nearly 40 years at NASA Goddard. At the pinnacle of his time at NASA, he oversaw nearly 1,000 staff members in projects that were of timeless and global benefit to humanity. Outside of work, Charlie stayed by the water his entire life, whether it was taking cruises with his lovely wife, fishing with his children on Lake Dunmore, or spending time with the Chesapeake Bay, racing sailboats alongside his son, or taking his grandchildren for joyrides. He went to the water every chance he had. The love story belonging to June and Charlie is one for the ages, one that generations alive will struggle to understand. They met as teenagers in 1953. After college, they married October 11th, 1958, in Little Neck, Long Island, and started a family. They relocated to Maryland to raise their 2 children, firstborn Charles Lee Edward Thienel Jr. and daughter Kathleen Katie Abbott Thienel. As Chuck and June lived in love, the rest of the world looked on in awe. No romance ever penned into fiction, no poem ever recited, nor lyric ever sung could hold a candle to them. Their love was a glass of wine, sweet endearments and a touch in passing, a silent smile in a crowded room, and modest kiss blown from across the dinner table, alive and rumbling with the chatter of generations whose existence sprang from their love. In the end, lying next to a picture of his beloved bride on his otherwise bare bedside table, what he knew and never lost was June. His attention was still drawn by the sound of her name, and comfort still found in the warmth of her company. At the close, with nothing left for Charlie but eternity, what remained was his love for the soul whose moniker was forever emblazoned on his heart. His memory will live on through those fortunate enough to have known him. Charlie's quick wit, intelligence, humor, and warm laugh will never be forgotten. His fortitude and strength, kindness and love will always serve as a font of inspiration. Forever will there be reverence for the life of this great man who lived for the seas, cared for the earth and the people on it, who is now at peace in the heavens.